Alright guys, today I'm going to be teaching you about a simple mental health practice you can try literally today or tomorrow if it's 11:56 p.m. for you right now. Wait, you totally intentionally weren't supposed to see this. Dutch. Year 8J, let me draw him properly. And let me give him extra acne as well, like he had. Okay, this is year 8J. Diddy Blood refused to partake in any simple mental health practices that would have benefited him greatly. That's gay, he says. But little did he know that it is these simple mental health practices that I'll be talking about later that would have greatly benefited him. He only felt a sense of comfort from playing like Diep.io or Mob.io or some stupid bullshit game like that. Me now, any sort of success that I've built, how would I say, my greatest success is like just defying my genetics, honestly. Any success he built came from mental clarity. Like it says here in my little video plan, it is low-key really important that you watch till the end of this video and take action on it. Don't just watch it and click on the next one. Obviously you can click on the next one, but just make sure to take action on this one. Just give this like 5 to 10 minutes. It's honestly one of the most important parts of my day, okay? What we're gonna be doing is a daily check-in for our mental health. Basically we're gonna do this like 1 or 2 hours before we sleep. Don't really do this in the morning because in the morning you have nothing to talk about in the day. At night, if there's anything that affected you, you can talk about it. So this is going to highlight to us stuff that has been affecting us throughout the day, so we're aware and more prepared to deal with it if like a similar situation happens in the near future. So we're just able to write all our thoughts down, so there's no like stupid bullshit thoughts that will affect us the next day and we're still thinking about the same issue. Instead, we vent it all out now so we can do our morning work session good the next day. Like now I woke up at 7 a.m. just to record this video for y'all. This is literally my friend's math writing, but I'm not gonna erase it because they have exams. But I don't, so I'm just doing this. And I woke up earlier, so yeah, I get this room to myself, yay. Anyway, if you're thinking that you're above this practice in any sort of way, or more in general, above improving your mental health, then think again, because if your mental health feels fine, okay, let's say it's a 70 out of 100, right? Why would you not benefit from getting it to a 90 out of 100? Obviously, right? If you watch like 5 minutes into a mental health video, you obviously care about improving your mental health because you know that just how big of a benefit it has to every single other area of your life. Mental health is a meta skill that will benefit you everywhere. And if your mental health is not good, then basically every single other aspect of your life will suffer. For most people, and that used to be me as well, we're so used to going about our lives with symptoms of mild depression that we're so used to it and we don't even notice it. We don't even know how good life feels when your mental health is good. And I know because, like I said, I've been there before. Literally, I used to be this guy. I would play video games all day. I couldn't socialize with, you know how a lot of young guys say they can't socialize with girls, right? I couldn't even socialize with freaking guys, for God's sake. Oh my God. And thinking about that, I lived a really sad life back in year 8. And it was through improving my mental health, which led me to improve all other areas of your life. Because if your mental health is bad, you can't even start on improving other areas of your life. So the first thing you need to do is improve your mental health. When you want to get better at anything, the first thing you need to do, okay, maybe not the first thing you need to, but if there was one skill you could improve that would benefit you in all other areas of life, it would be your mental health. So take this seriously. Why do you want to be just fine when you could be awesome like me now? Okay, but why would you just want to be fine when you could be doing so much better? You get what I mean? If you want to achieve something in this role, right, do you just want to give it 67% of your all? No, you want to give it 99%, right, at least. Honestly, one reason I'm kind of disappointed with men around the world, I wrote this here, it's really specific, is that none of us care about our mental health really, when it's a prerequisite to everything you could want to achieve. Like, I promise you this video will underperform compared to the rest of the videos on my channel. I could be completely wrong and this gets like 500k views, but I actually really hope this gets a lot of views because this is going to be quite an important message. But I'm also just talking a lot of fluff right now, so let me get to the point. Mental health is the missing link in so many young guys' lives. A lot of people come to me because they're struggling like studying or even overstudying or procrastination, and all of it is symptoms of mental health issues. And I will explain in the future a full mental health guide for young men that I'll make. But yeah, let me get to the point now. Okay, one thing you need to understand first is dopamine. This is an extra point that I wasn't going to make, but I might as well write this here. So basically, this is this time, right? And then this is how high your dopamine is. I say this basically every Whiteboard Wednesday video. And by the way, this is not World War II. This is Whiteboard Wednesdays. But yeah. You see, this is your baseline dopamine, right? This is the origin. Your dopamine just like fluctuates a little bit in the day. But when you do dopamine is just it's not the molecule of happiness, it's the molecule of pursuit. It's the molecule that makes you chase something. So when you chase some pleasurable bad habit, right, your dopamine actually goes up really high, which may appear good, right? It goes up like here. Let's say you play video games. You play a video game that you weren't supposed to. So it'll go up high really here. And then when you hit like the release, right, when you hit like the high, right, or when you stop playing the video game, your dopamine goes back down, but it goes back down like a lot. And then it eventually goes back up, but to a level that's below the original baseline where it started. And this basically repeats. It repeats where it goes high, goes here, and then it goes low. And it keeps going below. This is why so many people struggle to wake up early in the morning and get out of bed, because their dopamine has been so fucked that they don't even feel motivation for anything anymore. Whereas waking up at 7 a.m. on a weekend is effortless for me. And I'm not someone special that can magically do this. It's just that anyone can do this. It's just that I've put in the work to do the reverse of this, which is hard habits that feel hard right now, but will make your dopamine go above the baseline. And I've just done enough repetitions of that. And this is something that anyone can do. It's not something special. It's just something they have to put in the work to do. Can you think of some delayed gratification habits right now? It can be one, recording a YouTube video that will help people on the internet and make you feel purposeful, right? Or it can be two, going to the gym. Or three, it can be meditating. Just anything for your future self. And oh yeah, I mentioned meditation, right? What you need to do is you need to go download this app right now, Medito. It's the app that I personally use, Medito. It's not sponsored or anything. It's an organization and there's no ads. It's non-profit. And this is the app I've used to help me get started on meditation. The entire point of meditation is, you know how all our attention spans are fucked up by scrolling, right? Meditation is actually the antithesis to scrolling. It's the antithesis to scrolling. On paper, preferably some sort of book, right? Preferably some sort of book. You just, every single night, you just write what's been on your mind. So what I do is I write the date, and I write the time, and then I just start journaling. Just write what your mind is feeling and what's been stuck onto your mind. What happened early in the afternoon that you're still thinking about at night. Just a few sentences. Doing this every day, just taking the time for it. What it's actually doing is it just reaffirms to your own subconscious brain that, oh, I care about my mental health. Because I'm taking action on it every day. You have a belief that you care about your mental health, and then you have the proof that you're taking time for this habit every single day. And your mental health will just naturally improve by doing this. Just take time to really reaffirm to yourself. It doesn't really matter what you write, it's just to reaffirm yourself that you care about you. And this is how I really smile basically all the time every day. I'm not really smiling when I'm recording a video because I'm kind of tired right now, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm smiling like most of the day. After you do this for long enough, what you'll notice eventually is that you just write that you're feeling great most days, and there isn't really much that's been bothering you, and you just tell a story to yourself, and that's really fun. That's really fun when you just write out a story and you're recollecting, oh, this happened, and he and she said this, and that was really funny, and this happened, and that was really sweet, stuff like that. You also notice patterns in what kind of event makes you feel what kind of emotion, and that's really good to know about yourself too. And if there are ever any days where there's something in your mind, like for me, there was a day when there was some drama about some videos that I made that people didn't like, and that was something that was bothering me a little bit. Not because it was controversial, but because people were misunderstanding what I was saying. And yeah, I wrote about that, and now it's not really bothering me anymore because obviously my social life took a hit, but I'm going to continue saying what I think needs to be said. And that's something I'm going to keep doing, Dick. Because at the end of the day, people are gonna hate you for not telling the truth, and people are gonna hate you for telling the truth also. So you might as well speak your truth, right? And when you've identified what's been worrying you, and you put it on paper, you'll find that it really helps you just, size it up. And you can tell that it's real, and you can tell yourself, and you'll realize that it's not really that big of a problem when you write it down on paper and you actually think about it. It's not actually that deep, right? This just really keeps you on top of your mental health, about what in your life truly bothers you, and what's just your subconscious mind speaking and overthinking. And your life changes when your mental health improves. And I can't wait for you to see the benefits of improved mental health, man. Step 0 to every single thing you want in life is good mental health. So yeah, do this every day. Do the practice I've just said. You can go back if you didn't get it clearly the first time. And one more mindset I want to leave you with is called adventure like a child. This is actually really important. Stay around for this. So you know how when we were little kids, right, we would see this tree here. Wait, I have a brown marker. Wait, do I? Okay, wait, I have an orange marker. That will do. We used to adventure around, and when we see this tree, right, what we do is we would climb the tree. So we were now on top of this tree. If we saw a puddle of water, and we were here, right, we would just jump over it. And well, remember when, the floor would have tiles, right? And then you would pretend like the borders of the tiles are lava, something like that, and you have to hop from here to here without touching the borders. I know that's whatever I said sounds hella autistic, but that's actually how you're supposed to live. You're supposed to live like a kid. As you grow up, you can't really climb trees and jump over puddles anymore, right? Except you still can, and you should. So many people think that's cringe or think this is just childish, but most of them are depressed. Do you want to be depressed? Do you want to be depressed? No, right? So do this. Pretend the borders of the tiles are lava and jump over the puddle you see, and just have this childish energy around you of adventuring. Just go to a new spot, because I promise you that there's a spot between unless you live in like a city center, but there's a spot within 15 minutes of you walking that's like a park or something like that, some nature area that you haven't been to before, and just go there and adventure. Because for hundreds of thousands of years, different species of like humans or something have been doing that, and that's ingrained in our DNA. So please just stop being so monotonous and be more childish, carefree, and energetic. And this is kind of how you do it. You stop living in your own head, and you start just going to your natural impulses of doing whatever the hell you want in nature. If I could leave you with only one thing in this video, that it would be that, to just, how do I say this? Be how you're supposed to be without all this brainwashing or thinking you're cringe. Just do whatever you want. The golden rule of life. Obviously, there's exceptions to it. When you're not disciplined and you're at level 0, when I say just do whatever you want, you're gonna go to video games and scrolling, right? But eventually when you reach a point, you can just do what you want, and that's what will make you happiest and benefit the world the most as well. Because I want to record these videos, and they will end up helping hundreds of people, at least hundreds of people online in some way. So yeah, I really appreciate you for sticking to the end of this and wanting to improve your mental health. You know how rare that is nowadays. People just want to make money or get girls, when actually this type of shit, this type of like cringe shit is what will actually end up helping you in any endeavor. In those stuff and in those kind of superficial stuff, and even the stuff like helping your family or becoming more loving, all this kind of stuff will help you with that. So yeah, click on this video somewhere on screen right now, and obviously before that, take note on this and implement it, okay? Write it as a reminder somewhere, but yeah, click on this video, that will help you as well. Thank you so much. Stay good. Wait, what was the quote already? Oh yeah, stay compassionate, stay sexy as well, and we'll discover just how many people will inspire.